Welcome back to another session of the Mountaineer campaign. Today, first round, we're going to be on Piper Farm. Quickly go through the team rosters. Got Chief on EB, Creed on NYV, Metal on MB, Complex on IVB, Frosty Space on JD, MCP on CQB, Chicken Waffles on 10th, 30th, we got Piped on Piper, and First Lieutenant Billy Reed. Played this map a couple, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago. It was kind of interesting. I'm not sure. To be honest, don't really remember it much. Last few weeks have been a blur. Hopefully tonight is not boring. Last week, like I said, I only had a few hours of sleep and the matches were very slow. I was cooked. Hopefully these ones will be a little bit faster pace. It looks like my wish might be granted. 23rd NYV going for a far right flank. Honestly, pretty good idea. Unless the Union team is going straight up the middle. Oh yeah. Also, 4th West Virginia, Scott Guy. These guys over here on the right need to get a little bit more active now that the rest of the team's up there. These guys have maybe 10 seconds before they're completely swarmed on their left flank. Kind of surprised they're not. I maybe would have charged through to it. A little risky, yes. But staying out here in the open, you do get cannons and caissons as cover, rocks. But it is a precarious position.
If you hit that flag, it's 10 bonus points.
Keep up the fire, keep up the fire, keep shooting at the...
More you. Down.
$140 on the server population, technically 138. 67 versus 71 balance is optimal.
Let's go.
Small little group of the Union is charging the forward position. Maybe not a bad idea, but it's kind of very risky. I maybe would like to see the rest of the team commit to it. They are streaming in. These guys are going around the back, which is kind of surprising. They saw and they had really 2 options. They could have either gone up there or gone around the back and supported. They're going the long way, which isn't a bad idea in hindsight. However, it does potentially leave this completely open to the Union team garrisoning it. Also, artillery on this map, I'm not sure it was worth the price of these 2 guns plus the crew. We're already seeing, 6 guys, 2 cannons. I love my artillery, but not sure I love it here. Union artillery on this map, of course, is much better. I believe they are, yeah. So Union did manage to reinforce this position here. Pretty decent spot to hold on this map. And it is pretty close to cap zone, if not already on cap zone. Early cap, probably not the best idea. It's option. I don't know if I would take it yet. But still, good area to hold nevertheless.
Right in the middle of the... Moving left, boys. Company ship.
Guys ought to be getting a little anxious seeing that.
Turquoise, let them play.
Let's go.
I'm just a silly little guy. I don't know who you are. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a silly guy.
I'm your president. They pulled their company over here.
Match is getting a little bit slower. CSA kind of gave up that position. Look how big this line is right here. They could easily fight and take them off of this spot. I think the longer you stay here in this shootout, you're both about the same ticket attrition rate, which always benefits the attacker. So even if you lose a little, you know, some tickets, countercharging them off, get the spot back, it's worth it. If you lose the charge, it's super not worth it. But hey, skill issue. Maybe just don't lose your charges, and everything will be all right.
Hell, I gotta move. I'm out of line. Alright. I was gonna die.
Hopefully Big Sexy does not attempt to shoot somebody. They're already in the house, which is pushing the lines.
You peek out, you die.
I love you. You don't have
Union has early capped point. Like I said, not sure if it was worth it. They are behind on tickets slightly. So what may end up happening is even if they do lose the point, not get any tickets back. I don't think that'll happen. I think that when the CSA tries to counterattack here, they will probably go even, if not slightly worse off than the Union. But we will see. Not sure what's going on over here. Maybe these guys are attacking the artillery. Maybe you shouldn't have capped point if that was the plan, just because you need more dudes on the point. Also not sure what this is out there. And nice far flank, but divided into 3 separate little entities here. Neither of which are strong enough to defeat their counterpart. You can see that left side got agarioed. Let's see if the right side gets agarioed. The middle's doing surprisingly well.
Dead officer right there.
Hello, guys. How are you? Come here, friend. How's your mother's?
Focus on that haystack.
They struggled to kill that guy. Keep my eye on him. I know what he's trying to do.
Hey,
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I got good shots.
Start shooting them on
Focus.
the handout.
Stand up and relax.
No, it's a tough spot. You're up here on your own. I feel like if you run away, probably going to get shot. However, he is still up there by himself. See his information. These guys right here. That's why I said I get a little closer.
He took out the flag.
Look, turn around, dog. You know what? I'll just verbally say it. If he turned around, I don't think those are all of his allies are dead over there. Maybe I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm mistaken. Perhaps I need to get my vision checked. And now you're crashing out. Now he's got people with him.
Shift right, break it low, shift right.
15th, move back. 15th.
Pretty sure everybody knows I'm very, very, very lax about very laxed back about warning people.
Have you ever tried to black?
So if you get warned by me, you're the problem. All right? Hear me now. You're the problem. I was granted admin privileges so that I may abuse my power over any I see fit. If you don't like that, you don't gotta play. But back to the scheduled match. Kind of boring. I know I've been saying that quite a lot recently. We've kind of stalled out. Looks like CSA might retake point just because Union kind of gave it up. These guys probably should turn around, stop this from happening, and they can refocus their efforts over there. They lose point. I mean, they don't need to lose point. They should keep it. They should fight to keep it. MB Liberal Tier says, did you know that the Spartans were gay pedos? I did not know that. I knew one half of that. I guess the other half would technically be true by today's standard, but times were different. CSA recaps the point. Like I expected, they didn't regain any tickets because they were slightly ahead. Back to kind of default. 32 minutes on the clock. Both teams that engaged. And we have an unexpected server hardware configuration. I don't believe these gentlemen paid for this cannon. I could be wrong. But, plan for Union to have artillery, and if it was, they should have started the match as artillery, not as riflemen. Also, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this situation. I wasn't there at court, so I can't say for certain, but I think something may be amiss.
What the fuck are they thinking? This is... Yeah. What are they thinking? They're out there alone and unsupported. That's a very good question.
I hope he's talking about the enemies and not the allies, because, I mean, yeah, they're out there alone, unsupported. Union is going for points, so now they should move immediately. These guys on the right end here, everyone should kind of go for it, but... pretty lackluster Union charge, I'm not gonna lie. Might still have enough. No, it's getting stopped. Not even gonna look at it fail. Maybe I'll take one look. Yeah, they're doing better in the tail end than they were in the beginning. Maybe a little Union comeback here. Probably not. It's possible. Probably not. Union does recap point, 7 minutes on the yellow clock. Pretty good. Well, Union actually might have won this charge just because of, I mean, they got reinforcements, but either way, it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory for the CSA. Their respawn is ridiculously close, though, so they do have that going for them. These guys all the way out here, I'm going to guess, Humana, 10th Tennessee. It is 15th. I was incorrect. I guessed wrong. JD, and 15th. I may be I was a worm in their ear, I'd advise them to get closer to the cap point. Like I always say, 6 minutes, not a lot of time when you think about it in terms of pushes. That's maybe 2, 3 actually coordinated, grouped up pushes max. And we all know that they're not going to get grouped up and coordinated for these pushes. It's going to start getting lower and lower on the clock. People are going to start panicking. And this group's going to go in probably by themselves. And then this group's going to go in probably by themselves. And then the Union team wins. That's just my hypothesis. He's a fortune teller or a farseer, maybe a warlock.
There's probably more now.
Getting pretty low. Getting running out of time. Let's start doing something quick. This group is the first to go in. Again, they're missing a good third of their team, so their chances of actually taking point back possible, but not incredibly high, especially with this pincer coming in. These guys need to move right now. At the very least, these two groups will be able to wipe it out. These guys might come in and be Avengers.
Looks like they got pushed off, though. We may be able to peel off. Move to the south.
Union's getting a little hungry and get enemy back into their spawn. Really, what they should do is get some R&R, get reloaded, as they should have known that this second wave would be upon them. If they didn't know this was going to happen, they clearly have not read Sun Tzu's Art of the War. Now purchasable on Amazon for a very low price. Get paperback or hardcover. This is one of the 3 maybe charges that they can get off in the time that they have left. If Union's too greedy and they keep chasing, it's possible that CSA retakes point. Looks like they're holding on fairly well. Most of these guys don't even have their loads. They're just charging in with their bayonets. These are probably taking a little bit more time, so they'll do more damage. But I'd reckon probably every 1 in 4 dudes are getting killed before they even hit the melee. Union again, being a little too greedy for my likes. They really should just hold. They shouldn't ever really be this. Maybe if they're just trying to get revolver ammo or something. Height of the Storm. Tell you what, CSA beats the Union here. Retakes point. I will turn off the storm. It'll be so thematic. Looks like the CSA might actually do it. Yeah, they're doing it. All right, well, I'll reduce the storm a little bit. At a time as they retake it. You know what? When they go retake the point, I'll turn the storm back on. Why not? People on the ground will think you'll be really confused. They do manage to retake point. They are in breaking. It is overtime. Union's going to be going in. Time to start cooking. I don't think this Union charge is going to be very successful. They got a lot of snails going in. Yeah, they did not retake it. Oh, their loss. CSA is in breaking. Union is about to be put into final push, however, with their tickets. Could be a tough time all around for both teams here. We'll have to see.
Little more shooting, boys. Come on.
Keep that fire up, boys.
We fucking ate corn here, boys. Heads on the line. Get on. Corn, you say no, and you shoot them. You don't even need to see who you're shooting at. You got fucking.
Either way, when this charge goes off, both teams are going to be put into their final morale state. Generally, that favors the attacking team, defending team, but anything can happen. Who knows? This guy, it's a nice cannon shot.
Every man, buck 'em all! Buck 'em all, every man!
Interestingly enough, they all fell back. They might be planning on doing a group volley, which would be nice to see. I believe these are Union flags. They'll severely hurt the Union's ability to retake point. Here it comes. Let's turn that all the way on. This should be the final charge of the match. Both opting for a close range frontline gun battle. Interestingly enough, CSA actually got put in their morale stage first. How much time's on the yellow clock? We got 2 minutes. This is going to be a close victory no matter what for either team here. Kind of glad it took up pace in the final stretches of the match here. Union not very quickly organizing for this last charge. They're not going to really be able to make any use out of CSA's last stand morale phase. I'm the weatherman. They're retaking it. They're taking point. That's good. As long as they're capturing it, we'll put them into overtime. It's a bit risky. It's a bit of a gamble. But they have no choice. Honestly, it looks like Union's going to win here.
Race south, southwest.
Here now in overtime. Last couple dudes remaining.
Rebels got nothing.
Hold point.
Get loads.
Well, Union victory. Not a bad play. Both sides did very well there. I think the CSA, with a couple of their, far left, far right kind of activities they're doing, may be unnecessary. They were ahead of tickets for most of the match up there until the last 10 minutes, so I'll give them credit for that. Union did what they had to do to win, of course. So all around, decent match. Look at the after action report, go on to the next.